I'm Walker Harrell, and this is my demonstration speech, and here is my audience.
1,
2,
3, 4, 5.
There are many Halloween traditions out there, the biggest being trick-or-treating. However, there are many different traditions that families do around this time of year. In today's time, people watch scary movies, carve pumpkins, or go to haunted houses. But there are many more traditions as well. The first Halloween tradition was for the Celtic people to gather around a big bonfire and dress up in costumes made of pig skins and sheep skins and make sacrifices and ward off the ghosts. Well, that sounds like fun. I will only be showing you one of my family's traditions that we like to do every year. So today we're going to be making Halloween bark. I have the 2 recipes for my audience members that are here with me, if you would like to come get that. And then I have emailed my 3 virtual audience members the recipe as well, and I will be taking some of the final product over to them as well so they can also try it. So what you're going to need for this is a baking sheet and a pan, your almond bark. We like to use the rubber spoon. It moves everything around a little bit better than most other spoons do. A pack of Halloween Oreos or regular Oreos, but we like the Halloween ones because it is a Halloween season and it matches the rest of the colors pretty good. Halloween sprinkles. We like to use the small ones so they're easier to eat. Some candy corn, just personal preference, however much you want. And pretzels. So first things first, you're gonna wash your hands, and then you're gonna break up the Oreos into quarter-sized pieces. And you break them up because it's a whole lot easier to spread out across the baking sheet, and they don't have to be perfect. Just you're gonna eat them; they're gonna be at the bottom. All this is for is just to be the crust of your Halloween bark. And this is much better to do with someone that can help you because this is the longer process in making them. And this is best to do over a sheet because this is going to make a mess. There's lots of crumbs everywhere. And much easier to clean up and you can just scoop it off into the trash can. So while my assistant finishes off cracking off the rest of the Oreos, we're going to take this wax paper that we have, measure out pretty good size, just enough to match up with this pan right here. Rip it off. You just put it on there about, just so everything's covered. So the next step would be is to start melting this Halloween bark, which this is a longer process. You have to microwave it for 60 seconds and then on 15-second intervals until it is finished. So I'm gonna let my assistant go ahead and start on that while I'm doing the other things. So now you just want to take your Oreos and throw them on your pan. Then we're going to get them nice and spread out evenly, or just as evenly as possible. Nothing has to be perfect. For after this step, it's good to have a hand rag or a towel or something because you're going to get a lot of this Oreo stuffing stuff on your fingers. It's good to wipe off. Right, that looks pretty good spread out. So now, you're gonna take your pretzels, and you're just gonna kind of crunch them up And just spread them out over the top as much as you like, as little as you like. Depending on how much you like pretzels is how much you put on top. We like pretzels pretty good, so we kind of spread them out. We put a lot more on there than some people would. This part's also pretty messy. You don't have to do it like this. You can, of course, just break them up into pieces like that, drop them out. But I like to do it the fast and easy way. A couple more on there will be good. Alright. Now that you have your pretzels on there, we're going to take our candy corn. We don't like candy corn as much as other people do, so we don't put as much, but it's really up to you on how much you want to put. If you like it, you want a lot. If you don't like it, don't put any at all. But we like to put a little bit on there just to match up with Halloween time traditions. Just get them evenly spread out on there. There we go. And that's where right now. Just a couple candy corn on there, lots of pretzels, lots of Oreos. So for time purposes, this is what it looks like when it's done. All we have to do now is pour the Halloween bark on top as soon as it gets done melting. And then we will put on the pretzels. So now, take these. After you thaw it for an hour, you can take it out and you can begin to break it up. You can do it whatever size pieces you like. And to present it on, you put it on a nice little display tray like that. There you go. This is also a pretty messy part. And it can be hard depending on how long you leave it in there, so we do definitely recommend leaving it in there for just 1 hour or it'll get really hard to break. Probably build it up just a little bit higher. A couple more broken off pieces. We have to do little pieces and big pieces depending on if you want, a whole dessert after dinner or if you just want a quick little snack. And that'll probably do us on the board for now. So then now, you can come through the house anytime you want, after dinner if you want a snack, or if you want a whole dessert, get a big piece. And the Halloween bark's really easy to make, so that's why it's one of our favorites that we continue to do ever since we found it. And yeah, it's a good Halloween treat. It's our family's favorite treat. And that's gonna come to the end of the demonstration. Thank you for watching.
1,
2